Rules of the road. A while back I picked up a ticket from a police officer in Muscatine, Iowa. My crime? I drove over a stop line at about 7 miles an hour. When one of Iowa's finest came out from hiding to stop me, I was aghast that I'd committed the crime, especially as there was no line on the road indicating the said stop sign. Having said that, I did have to admit the big red stop sign on the street was a fair indication. On the positive side, I did feel good about contributing to the Muscatine economy with the payment of my fine. As far as I could tell, there wasn't much else going on in Muscatine, Iowa that morning. Rather like we have rules of the road to keep us and others safe, we have to have the same in the workplace. Just as vehicles can cause damage to property and potential loss of life, I can see how human beings can tremendously hurt each other in the workplace if not governed by rules. What is it within the human condition that can cause so much damage on the highways and byways of the workplace? After more than 15 years of doing what we do at Newleaf Training and Development, I'm beginning to realise there are certain laws, you could say, or principles that govern whether we have a good journey in the workplace or not. Innately, the rules of the road make sense to us. It's wise to stick to your side of the road, not to drive while intoxicated, not to speed or to be distracted while driving, and to read directions given on signs, to name just a few. Likewise, there are rules or principles which make sense to us in the workplace. We know, for example, it's best to treat people in a way we ourselves would want to be treated, also known as the Golden Rule. We understand that we reap what we sow, also known as the law of the harvest. We prefer to work for leaders who see themselves as servants. They turn the organisational pyramid upside down. This is also known as the law of servant leadership. So, if we know the rules of the road, why are there still accidents? Why did I pick up a ticket from my new friend in Iowa? Likewise, why are most people unhappy at work? Why is teamwork an oxymoron in most places of work? If we understand the law of the harvest, why do so many people want to get by on the bare minimum in today's workplace? With so many experts calling out that servant leadership is the way to go, why do we still have so many bent out of shape workaholic managers who don't listen to their people, who want to micromanage every minute detail? Just as our roadways show evidence of accidents, why do we see carnage between people in most workplaces? I'm so grateful for the work that we do, and I can honestly say if there weren't bills to pay and kids to help through college, I would do what we do for free. Having said that, I often think to myself that we shouldn't be needed. You think if we were advancing as people, we'd have learned how to lead, how to manage ourselves, how to sustain work-life balance, how to serve customers and colleagues superbly well, and how to steward our organisation's resources as if they were our own. But no, just as new drivers come onto the road every year who are very likely to make the same mistakes their fellow drivers do and those who went before them did, new employees start work every year and need to be directed on how to manage themselves and influence others. So until we're living in a perfect world, the Iowan police officer will continue to earn a living by helping people to hold back evil, prevent crime, and correct numbskulls like me from not adhering to the rules of the road. Likewise, at Newleaf Training and Development, we will thankfully continue to earn a living by reminding people of innate, timeless principles of how to work with others on the highways and byways of the workplace. I just wish we could give out a ticket now and again for poor performance, as I'd be like a zillionaire.